girl and me know that our love will last forever. My girl and me know that we two belong together. But sometimes it seems I shatter our dreams with some careless word or foolish lie. Me and my girl, we've got each other, whatever life may send us. Me and my girl, we've got each other, however life may bend us. Sure, we'll see tears fall. Love never was all rainbows, but there'll always be me and my girl and me.
Well, what do you think?
I think you're late, you think.
Yeah, I had to walk here slowly, didn't I? So as not to increase the creases. Otherwise, it would have been a crisis.
Haven't you, forgotten something?
Oh, what, you mean I was supposed to bring the acne cream?
I'd like a kiss.
Oh, right. Don't crush the whistle.
Oh, we're off, Izzy.
So I see. Well, haven't you forgotten something?
You mean I was supposed to kiss her and all?
No. I must go and say goodbye to Dad. Come on. Bye, Dad. Dad. Dad.
Oh. Hi, Charlie.
Okay.
Hi, Sam. Did you have a good evening?
What?
Was the gig good?
Dad, we haven't even been out yet.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
I thought you were gonna, watch this amazing film.
I am. It's a classic. You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, yes, I do. A very long and boring black and white film with scratchy bits, loud music and subtitles.
They're not subtitles. It's a silent movie. Oh, I'll turn the sound down. Oh, do you know something? You are a cretin. Oh, Isabel. Look, it's Napoleon.
Oh, aye, so it is. Well, I'm away.
Are you going out as well?
Dad, it's Saturday night. It's the night you rave it up and let your hair down and go wild. Well, wildish.
Do people still do that? Oh, and where are you going, Isabel?
Confession.
Oh, don't go too wild.
Oh, no, brilliant.
There you are, you see. It's Impress Charlie.
Eh? No, it's that Amazing Jeans commercial, isn't it?
Say goodnight, Charlie.
Yeah, good night, Charlie.
Oh, is it Monday morning already?
No, it is Saturday night, and Muriel has chucked me out.
OK, well, look, there's a guest towel in the linen cupboard. You can borrow one of Isabel's Victorian night dresses, and there's a Geoffrey Archer book by the spare bed, which guarantees to send you to sleep in 4.5 minutes, huh?
She hasn't booted me out forever as she normally does. No, she's just told me to get out for the evening while she watches some boring film made in the Stone Age and stuck together with sticky tape by some film fanatic.
Napoleon?
Yes, please, with a splash of soda. Oh, great. I just love this jeans ad. Isn't it great being out on a Saturday night?
No, because I wanted to stay in.
Not good for you, Simon, sitting at home listening to silent movies. No, you should be out meeting people, making friends.
Mm-hmm. Who shall I start with? The crisp crunchy? Or the geezer over there trying to outstare his pint?
We ought to join some clubs, start making some social advancement. Muriel's been on at me to move in more interesting circles.
Or take up ballroom dancing?
It's not easy, you know. You can't get into any decent clubs or societies unless you're a member. And you can't become a member unless you know someone else who's a member. So how do you find out who's a member if you're not a member yourself? It's beyond me.
Yes, I think it is, Derek.
I mean, do you know any Masons?
5, actually.
5 Masons?
Yeah, Bletchley. There's Toby, Margaret.
The 3 kids.
Derek, you don't want to join the Freemasons.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you're not going to advance socially by wearing weird clothes and getting up to strange antics. Well, unless, of course, you join the golf club.
Brilliant! Swiss Cottage Golf Club. And I actually know someone who went to school with a friend of their secretary's cousin.
That should be a doddle.
I fancy going round and having a few drinks there tonight.
Well, I tell you what, it can't be worse than this place.
Oh, sorry, Simon, I'm afraid you can't come.
Huh?
No jacket and tie. See you Monday.
Isabel,
Yes?
how many cups of coffee have you had this morning?
Just the one. Why?
You're hyperactive.
And your grand's coming, and she's hypercritical. Especially about wee things.
Wee things. What sort of wee things?
Well, she's always looking for dust.
Ah, but does she find it?
She looks for it till she does.
Well, she probably brings round dust with her in wee bags and sprinkles it over the floor and you're not looking.
That occurred to me.
You'll get it.
Oh, so will you if you're not careful.
Ah, Isabel, didn't you hear the first ring? Maybe the bell's clogged up with dust. Good morning, Samantha.
That's a vase, Gran. I'm Samantha.
Oh,
I don't think she's very thorough.
the Scots aren't terribly clean, are they?
It's probably because they live in caves.
You wanted to speak to me about something. Are you going to tell me, or do I have to guess?
I'm worried about Dad.
Oh, I guess that.
Yeah, well, I think he might be lonely.
Oh?
Yeah. Take Saturday night, for instance. He stayed in and watched a 6-hour silent movie. I mean, you've got to be pretty pathetic and desperate to do that.
I rather enjoyed it.
Sorry, Gran, I didn't mean...
All right. And later on Saturday night, my hall porter saw him sitting alone at the George.
In the what?
Oh, it's a real dump of a pub. Now, you would have to be pretty pathetic and desperate to drink in there. If you smile at anybody, they think you're either mad or drunk and ask you to leave. Actually, I'm barred from the place.
Why?
Never you mind. He hasn't got a woman in his life, has he?
No. I suppose that's his problem.
Well, I always thought the problem was when he did have a woman in his life.
You know who you really love, don't you?
Who? Isabel?
No! Lynn, next door.
Oh, yes. Nice eyes and teeth. She moved rather well.
Yeah, that was the problem. She moved. Anyway, I messed it up for him because I was in love with her son, Hugo.
But you're not now.
No, I'm not. Hey, maybe I could contact Hugo and arrange for him to somehow fix it for Dad to go over to his mum's place. And then we can wait and let nature take its course.
Samantha, you have to make it sound as though we're attempting to shove 2 giant pandas together.
Hello, Hugo.
Hello, Sam. I often wondered what we'd say to each other if we ever met again.
Me too.
I suppose hello, Hugo, hello, Sam was fairly predictable.
Oh, come in. Give us a huge hug, Hugo.
Don't.
I'm trying to break the ice.
I think you've broken the roses.
My girl and me. Me and my girl, we got each other.
Aye. 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 Aye.
How many S's in Mississippi?
Who cares?
Well, obviously you don't. God.
Oh, no. Him? Oh, he's so gleek. Who gave him a lumber? Nae t'other a boys, I was stocious. Well, he didn't get Arabaras.
Will you remind me to get it fitted with subtitles or dubbed?
Ah, well. Teary bye now. Here, I hope you weren't listening to my conversation.
Oh, Isabel, it might as well have been in Russian.
Oh, that's my father. He can't understand me when I put on my English accent.
Oh, no! Here's Charlie!
Do you know, for the last month it's been, oh, here's Charlie, and now it's, oh, no, here's Charlie. I take it Charlie's on his way in. To here, he's on his way out.
Isabel, will you go and answer the door and tell him I'm not here?
Samantha Harrop, I will not tell him you're not here. Well, that would be a lie, and I'd have to go to confession.
I thought that was the whole point, you know. You do what you like, go to confession, explain all, get a clean slate, and then it's...
Straight out and into the sinning.
Yeah.
Well, that is a common misunderstanding among you heathens.
Oh, that's me, Harrop the heathen.
The idea is not to do it at all, but if through weakness or selfishness you should, then you can show contrition and go and confess. Small lies can lead to bigger lies. Look at the Watergate.
You weren't responsible.
Dad, will you go and tell him I'm not here?
No. Isabel has got a point. A small fib for you could be a giant fib for mankind.
Oh, come on, Dad. I don't want a philosophical discussion about moral dilemmas. I just want someone to answer the flipping door.
Now, we should all be seeking the truth.
Yes, and my briefcase.
Well, we could always just not answer the door. That wouldn't be really lying. That would be choosing to answer the door or not.
You know, your religion is very accommodating. We do not open the door.
Oi, Samantha, I know you. As soon as I came up the path, I also saw your dad. And what's her name?
Right, I think this is time for honesty.
Aye.
Bravery.
Aye.
I'm going to work. Hi, Charlie. Sorry to keep you waiting at the door, but we were just in the middle of a family dithering.
Hello, Charlie.
Ah, morning, Liz.
Morning, Mr. Harrop.
Anything interesting in the post?
No, not really. Oh, something a bit unusual arrived from Mr. Yates.
Oh, that will be his rubberware catalogue. He looks forward to that. Here we are. Double S.
Eh?
I double S.
Anyway, look at this.
Hey? No. Shh. Be careful. Be careful. Remember what happened the last time we opened his self-inflating canoe?
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Morning, Mr. Yates.
I came to work on the tube.
Ooh, all on your own?
In the promotions business, it is necessary for us to maintain contact with ordinary folk to feel the pulse of the people.
That's not all you feel if you're a woman travelling on the tube.
And then there's this, of course, the crossword, good for getting the old brain into gear.
Oh, did you finish one then? Well done, let's have a look.
No, I didn't actually say I finished it, Liz. It's difficult with all those people shoving you around and treading on your feet.
Eye catchers.
Oh, Derek.
Hang on a minute, sir. Oh, of course, Mississippi. Well, Guardian's getting tougher.
Yes, they're also getting the clues from the Independent.
Sutton, I came into work on the tube today to feel, as it were, the pulse of the people.
Mr. Yates, that was the garage. They said your car will be repaired later today.
Oh, yeah, and your Rubberware catalogue arrived.
Oh, good. What?
So, how did
Charlie.
take it?
Pretty bad.
Oh.
Yeah. He sat down over there, folded his arms, and frowned.
That was bad.
Oh, Charlie never sat down, or even bent his elbows if he could help it. He couldn't bear to lose his razor-sharp creases. But after I told him, he walked out of it looking like a squashed prune. He was always a bit of a prude anyway. What about you?
Eh? Oh, I don't mind creasing my worsted.
I seem to bring out the worsted in you. No, actually, what I mean is, didn't you have to tell someone that you couldn't see them anymore because there was someone else?
It's not easy, Sam.
Oh, yes, it is. You just say, I don't know how to tell you this, and then you tell them.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's someone else.
That's it. I told you it was easy. Oh, my God. You're telling me.
This Saturday? Yes, of course I can. The committee will interview me and then a round. Marvellous. My wife, she doesn't get interviewed too, does she? Oh, I see. No, Saturday afternoons are our car maintenance classes. No, she's not a rally driver yet. No. Well, thank you so much. Do you know who that was? A committee member of the Swiss Cottage Golf Club who evidently has the secretary's ear.
Sounds more like a rugby club to me.
This coming Saturday, I'm to be interviewed by the committee, and then I will play around with the secretary.
I shall tell Muriel.
The secretary and I will play around.
Derek, now look, tell me something. Have you thought this thing through? I mean, are you prepared?
Oh, yes. You know, you won't breathe a word of this to Muriel, will you?
Eye catches on it.
I've spent over £1,000 on this gear.
But, Derek, isn't there something you've forgotten?
Absolutely nothing. Funny Golf Stories, Volume 5. I've got these little trophies here with blank spaces. I'll have my name engraved on them.
Yeah, no, I meant something that the other golfers might notice when you're out there.
Oh, you mean those awful check trousers? No, I've got those, yeah. And the silly hat.
You don't even play golf.
You don't need to. You just bash the ball from hole to hole as fast as you can, then get back to the golf club as quickly as possible, where the real game is played out. The game of life. Bank managers, stockbrokers, industrialists.
Wallis.
Yeah? There's a Mrs. Hanson to see you on a private matter.
OK, well, show in.
Come in, Mrs. Hanson.
Oh, hello there. I'm Simon Harrop.
How do you do?
And I'm...
Derek, this is a personal matter, so could you just sort of tee off? Sorry.
I'm Charles's mother.
Charles?
I'm Charlie's mother. He's been going out with Samantha. He's terribly upset about her. Crushed is the best way to describe it.
I need a large brandy, Simon.
You've got half a large. Oh, thank you. Derek, your clubs are covered in ice.
Yeah, no, the only place I could find to hide them from Muriel was in the deep freeze. Can't hopefully defrost in time for this afternoon's game.
Now, is this the important issue you wanted to discuss with me this morning?
No. Simon, what will I do if I'm not invited to join the golf club?
Well, you could always apply to join the zombies here, I suppose.
No, but I've told everyone I'm bound to get in.
You're bound to get in.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Because I'm one of the everyone you've told.
See, I've got cold feet.
Well, you didn't put your shoes in the freezer as well, did you? Come on, Derek. Just take it easy. Treat it as a job interview.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Job interview. I always fail job interviews.
Come on, you got through the eye catcher's interview. Now look at you. You're a senior partner.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, look, the interview for Eye Catchers consisted of you saying to me in a pub in closing time, Derek, old mate, did you fancy coming to work for me? And me saying yes.
And passing out.
Yeah.
No. Well, with this interview, just be yourself.
Oh, what, nervous and panicky?
No. I mean your real self.
Oh, what is my real self?
What?
Tell me what my real self is.
Well, you're very, very. Well, no, sorry, you're not very. But you're usually.
Yeah.
2 large brandies, please.
Samantha, do stop sighing.
I feel as though I'm sitting next to an old boiler.
Isn't Saturday night confession night, Isabel?
I must confess, Mrs. Crescent, I have nothing to confess.
I wish I could say the same.
If you'd kept to our little panda plot and helped your father instead of yourself, we wouldn't all be stuck here to liven up his Saturday night.
I don't think we should interfere in other people's lives at all. That's why this poor servant girl's having such a terrible time with the Duchess.
I don't think we should get our ideas about life from that sort of trash.
Oh, no? So should we get it by sticking wee bits of wood together, then? You always know best, don't you, Mrs. Crescent? You decide what's good or bad for folk. You've even got an opinion about my bloody dusting. And now you've made me swear. I'm away to confession.
She needs a man, that one.
Isabel, you see before you a broken and...
Oh, Simon.
Yep.
You see before you a broken...
Not tonight, thanks. Right, you two, I'm off.
What?
And, in a roundabout sort of way, thanks very much.
Eh?
I'm going out with Charlie's mother. Like the whistle?
Nell and Sam, you see before you a broken and...
Shut up!